Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's DAYYY Media coming at you with another video, and you know what time it is. It's time to bring on that boxing. Today we're going to be talking about a potential matchup between Vergil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis. Obviously, the 147-pound division is stacked, and all the attention's around the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight that's should be coming up soon, and hopefully. But that's the mega fight at 147. Potentially, the winner of that fight makes a few title defenses and then moves up to 154. But who knows? They could just win, go undisputed, and then not defend their titles and go up to 154. It's up to them. They're the shot callers, but they can make some more money if they make a few title defenses. With that, considering that risk reward, if you think it's more risky to go up to 154 and fight the likes of a Charlo or a Castano, or there are a lot of guys at 154. You want to fight Danny Garcia if you're Terrence Crawford, go for it. But at 147, there are guys like Vergil Ortiz or Jaron Ennis, who you could throw Conor Benn in the mix too. These guys are the hungry lions. They're the new generation, the future of the welterweight division. So I think that you got to have a Vergil Ortiz versus Jaron Ennis if neither of them can get a Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence fight. Obviously, there's a lot of risk that goes into fighting each other, whether you're Vergil Ortiz or you're Jaron Ennis. It's not an easy fight for either guy, but if you can't get a title shot right away because of the negotiations and the attention that the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight gets if and when it's made and when it takes place, why not fight each other? This is like it could be a major, title eliminator. Who knows? Keith Thurman may be in the mix of that too. Throw these guys in there with each other. Vergil Ortiz, Keith Thurman, Jaron Ennis, Conor Benn. These all make good fights. If you're not going to include the names of Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. As far as stylistically, Vergil Ortiz, I always say in his last fight with Michael McKinson, he got hit more than I'd like him to get hit. I know his defense isn't perfect, but I think that a lot of adjustments need to be made, especially against a guy like Jaron Ennis, who doesn't make too many mistakes in there. He's a very technically sound fighter. He has the ability to switch southpaw to orthodox and vice versa. So, that could give Vergil different looks, could give him angles that he has problems with. I noticed that Vergil, he wings his shots a lot, and McKinson was able to, when he was able to, slip and duck under and roll, he made Vergil, reset completely and turn around. So in those cases where you make a fighter turn around, I feel like a guy like Jaron Ennis can take advantage of it and capitalize on that reaction time, that when as they're turning he could land something big on Vergil that could keep him at bay or even hurt him and lead to eventual stoppage win. I personally give the edge of this fight, Vergil Ortiz versus Jaron Ennis. I'd give the edge to Jaron Ennis, but not by much, just because we've never seen Jaron Ennis really tested to the chin. When he takes a clean shot from a guy like Vergil Ortiz, who's known for being a big puncher and has, maybe the most power in the welterweight division, how does Boots react? We understand that he's maybe the more technically sound and more talented fighter, or more well-rounded fighter, but you have to argue that, in the sport of boxing, when you get clipped, how do you react? So I give the edge to Boots just because he has good defense, and I always say the technically sound fighter, I always have to go with him. But you can't rule out the puncher either. If Vergil lands, I feel like the fight could turn around easily, but for now I have Boots winning that fight. That's just me personally. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Vergil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis, who wins that fight and how, knockout or decision. Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the constant support. Hit that subscribe button, run these numbers up for me. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with any intel I get, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.